All right, it's time to throw on some new side skirts. Just got these back from the paint shop. Look amazing per usual. So these are considered the twisty side skirts for the M3, E36 M3. They just have a little bit of a more aggressive design right here. So on my car, this actually was a luxury package edition. And on the luxury package, you don't get these side skirts, and the grille is a little bit different. It has like that plastic slit grille. So I changed out the front grille to the normal M3, and then I just have to change out the side skirts. These are my current ones, and they're just kind of like plain. They just look like base factory side skirts, nothing really special to them. These ones are actually wrapped, so I wanted to go ahead and paint the new ones. And these obviously just look a little bit more aggressive than the ones I currently have. So these ones are actually made by Souvenir. If you guys are interested in a set, I'll have it linked down below. Go ahead and hit them up, grab a set of these. This should be a really easy install. There's basically just a bunch of like pop-in clips on the side here. There's this gasket seal piece right here, but they give you all new stuff with the new side skirts. There's also a couple of push pins underneath that we need to drop. And then we'll just remove the whole side skirt, pop it back into place, and we should be on our way. So here they are side by side, so you can really see the difference, the design difference right there. It's like there's an X right here, and then these are just flat all the way through. So these just have a bit more aggression to them, a little bit more design element to them. Excited to have these on. They look a lot better. So this is kind of how you assemble them. You'll see this gasket here that's got adhesive on it. So we got to lay the new gasket that comes with these on the new side skirts, which is pretty easy. And then we will need to pull these off. These are actually OEM factory. I bought all these brand new when I first assembled the car. Look at all that crap that fell out of my fell out of my fender. But if you don't have new tabs, fear not. Souvenir sends you all new hardware, which is super nice. Pretty much everything you need right here. So they even give you the bottom tabs that go underneath the car. So if you're able to remove the factory tabs from the car, do it. But if not, just go ahead and use the new ones they give you with the package. I have pretty much brand new OEM ones, so I'm using these. So little tip, these are the factory side skirts. And if you look on here, you're gonna see these little notches. That's where those actual clips go. So it tells you on the factory ones where your actual clips are gonna line up. So what I recommend you do is go ahead and take your factory side skirt and lay it up next to your new one, because the new one will not have the little indentations to show you where things go. Just line them up, and then of course just lay on the clips as close as you can to where they are on the factory ones. And then once you're lining it up on the car, you can move them around to get it just perfect. But that's probably the easiest way to kind of get you in the ballpark to where you need to be. It's nice that they give you some, because I definitely broke quite a few of them. But we got them all on. Now when installing it, you really just want to work it from one side to the other one and just slowly click them in as you go down. Just pay attention to your little gasket seal and make sure that it's adhered good while you're going down the line, because you don't want this to get like tucked in all weird or anything. So now we throw it on the car, then we can put in the bottom pieces, and we're good. That side is on. I mean, it's like the most subtle difference, but it does make a difference. And people have called me out for it. They're like, is that a real M3? It doesn't have the right side skirts. When in fact, some of the M3s did have just the base side skirts. They were just the luxury package ones. So, it's look pretty sick, man. Good fitment, easy install. Super nice paint job. So, now I gotta install the other side. I'm just gonna handle it off camera. I'll show you guys the finished product.
I had to make sure it fits. We're good. We got room. We got a couple of inches. This is gonna work. Wow. Here we go. Cool. love driving this thing in the morning. Yeah! Woo! Such a fun car to drive, dude.
Freaking beautiful morning to be driving, man. Finally, these temperatures are getting a little bit cooler. It's like 60 degrees in the morning. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta get the SUPRA out, man. This is that turbo weather. Thing's been stuck in heat soak mode for months. Oh, yes. First track day, guys. It's coming up. I'm so hyped, you guys. Oh my God. So hyped. Loving these door cards, man. This thing's sick. I didn't catch it on film, but I caught another E36 M3 driver just like randomly on the road. I love that, dude. Love it when I get to see other owners out there. We both were just appreciating each other's builds. Car looks so much better with the side skirts, doesn't it? It's probably something that most people didn't even notice, but it really stuck out to me. These look good, man. These look really good. Dude, this car is crazy. I just can't believe how fast we built this car. Such a beautiful, beautiful spec of an M3. Super happy with it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in buying a set of these side skirts, the updated ones, whether you have like the luxury package or you just have like a base model, you can upgrade to these ones via Souvenir. Super easy install. Just make sure you obviously have it painted by the painter of your choice, and yeah, send it. Looks really good. Makes a big difference. All right, so first track day is on the horizon. Dude, I'm just really excited, honestly. Like a little bit nervous, but it'll be fine. I've been on a track before. I just don't have a ton of experience, but I'm excited, dude, to like really push this car, really drive this car super hard, and just get better at driving in general. I think I will actually take the SUPRA to the track. There's another track day coming up next month that I kind of want to do, and I might just take the SUPRA, dude, and just like fucking send it and have fun, like see what happens. The SUPRA is totally capable for the track. It's just that it's not really like set up to be a track car. It handles really good and all of that, but it also has like the Pure 800 on it, so I guess you just gotta like throttle it differently because it spools so hard. But this car is gonna be super fun on the track because it's so linear, manual. It has like perfect weight distribution. I'm so looking forward to tracking this car. So there are a couple of things that I have to get in order before we go to the track, and I ordered everything that I need. We are gonna be upgrading the brake pads to the Hawk DTC 60s, and then I am doing different brake fluid that we're gonna be running, like a race spec brake fluid. And then I do have to figure out my harness situation. So I did buy 4-point Sparco harnesses, but I'm not sure they're necessarily the right ones for this car. I'm gonna do a little bit more research. I think I'm gonna go with a 5-point, and I think I'm gonna mount them a little bit differently than I had anticipated earlier. I've been researching a lot about harnesses and doing them properly, and there's a lot of information on it, a lot of misinformation on it. A lot of people who say you can't do this, you can do this. This is really safe, this is really unsafe. So it's important that if I am gonna run them, obviously I don't wanna put something in that's gonna be unsafe, but I am gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna try and figure that out before we get into track day because I think that'd be good to have in the car. I do have an alignment happening on Wednesday. I don't think I'll get my camber plates in time. I'm trying to order them through ground control, and honestly, it's just been like a mess. If I'm being completely honest, they aren't very helpful when it comes to setting you up with the specific camber plates you need. So I'm gonna try and see if there's any other companies that make camber plates for this car with the KWV3 coilovers. You would have to think that that's like a pretty common setup, and there has to be a camber plate out there that's pretty easy to get. I don't need anything crazy. I just wanna run like -2, -2.5 degree of camber up front, which honestly is pretty attainable with most camber plates, but it just seems that ground control like isn't the most customer service friendly. So I'm gonna probably go a different route. If you guys have any suggestions for camber plates for this car, the E36 M3 with the KWV3 coilovers, please drop them down below. I'm open to really any brands as long as they're just decent and I can get them relatively soon. I don't think I'll get them before the track day, but I can at least set this car up with the proper alignment, and if I have to, maybe raise it up just a little bit so we don't get any rub. I think I'm only rubbing in the back, like just a hair when I take corners really, really hard, so I'll probably have to lift that up a little bit or just stiffen the suspension with the dampening. But either way, we'll figure it out and we'll send it. There's no sense in like waiting much longer. When this car goes back to the shop, it's gonna be a laundry list of stuff that we need to get done, but I think for where it's at now, it should be completely fine and totally capable to take onto the track and at least send it for one day. And if we break something, we break something. That's part of it. People track stock M3s all the time. This car isn't stock anymore. I have upgraded most of the necessary things that we need to. There are a couple of like last minute things that I'm gonna do before I go onto the track. Like I'm gonna remove the carbon fiber front lip. I do have like that stock ABS plastic lip that goes on. And then when we get back from the track, I'll throw on the carbon fiber lightweight front lip that I actually have for this car. So yeah, that's the story. She looks really good. Side skirts were a total success. Door cards, total success. That was just kind of like all the stuff I knocked out yesterday. But man, it's crazy how good this thing looks. But I'm dead serious when I say like, dude, I'm so excited to track this car. Like, I bought this car for one reason, that's to track it. It's just impossible for me to not put time into making a car look good because I just love like designing and building cars like that. No matter what car it is that I buy or own, I always just like have to put my hands on it and like give it my little touch and flavor. But dude, this thing is crazy. So happy with where it is. All right, 2-week countdown, and I'll be making a couple of videos when it comes up to track day, talking about like the things that I learned. I am bringing my friend Keijo Media. She's gonna be helping out with like filming. I honestly don't know how much filming I'm gonna personally be able to do while I'm at the track. I really wanna focus on like learning and driving and obviously just getting like seat time in the car. So that will be my #1 focus, and hopefully Keijo can help out with like the video side of things. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.